Hi, this is Kamran Ashraf. I'm hosting this episode of Yenidünya platform Research Center. So today our episode is dedicated to Turkish elections. It's very complex. Things are running very high. Emotions are running very high. So today, to look very deep into this subject, like many people in Asia or subcontinent Asia, they don't know anything about the Turkish elections, and it's very much confusing to see that things are going pretty much out of control in streets, and people are fighting over many uh, political ideologies. So for us, it's very uh, convenient to find Idial, who is right now studying in Marmara University. He's doing his master's there in business, and he's been writing papers on political and geostrategic as well as geopolitical topics. So he is being very resourceful always, right, with us. He has been delivering his part wherever we are in need of him. So welcome, Ideal.
Thank you very much, Kamran. Thank you.
Okay. So Ideal, to go very straight towards the elections right now, which is very much around, like next day, tomorrow, it's going to hit the whole country. So, how do you feel right now? What are the sentiments on the street?
Yeah, well, people are very curious today because we are very curious about the possible election outcome tomorrow evening. So people are very curious, very panic actually from both sides, from the opposition sides and from the uh, ruling party sides. They are very panic actually. They are very how can I say very motivated. Some are very motivated, some are very happy, some are very sad, like some are in between this sad and happy. So like, yeah, as we know, like it is very crucial. The election is very crucial, very important election actually, which has been termed
Okay.
as a very crucial election in the world
Hmm.
in 2023. So we'll see what will happen, but people are very curious what will happen.
Okay. So, moving towards our next question. So, can you bit explain us, or can you bit give us brief view about which major parties are right now contesting presidential elections, so that our viewers, so that our audience will know a little bit of it.
There are two alliance parties. I mean, like there are two uh, groups. There is Millet Ittifak or Nations Alliance, and there is People's Alliance or Cumhur Ittifak.
Hmm.
So this the Millet Ittifak parties, they are opposition party, including consist seven parties actually, seven major parties in Turkey. So the main contender of those Millet Ittifak party is Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, the main opposition party. He's the leader of CHP, Cumhuriyet Halk Partisi. And the other, on the other hand, it is uh, Cumhur İttifak or People's Alliance Party, led by AK Party or Erdogan ruling party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, when we see the rise of oppositions, they are fighting every corner. They are even doing very well according to many polls right now. The most significant impact we are seeing in Turkish politics is right the how opposition is leading their political campaign, their election campaign. So how do you see right now Erdogan's Mr. Recep Tayyip Erdogan's position amid all this political campaign?
The uh, alliance opposition parties are in a very strong position this time than even the previous one, because previously they were running individually, but this time they made coalition, which is which scared the ruling party, The ruling party had very confidence before, but this time it is a bit scared, and it's very challenging this time for the ruling party, for AK Party or Erdogan's party. So, however, Erdogan has something credible to show to public, or to convince his supporter, because he did a lot of things. He has done major things, including infrastructures domestically, and like rail, roads, and bridges, and airports, and a lot of technologically,
Yeah,
for example,
also on energy sector,
in energy
energy also.
sector, in technology sector, in defense, military industry. You know what
Yeah.
they have done so far. So they managed to be independent in terms of defense industry. For example, they are producing uh, drones and helicopters, fighter jets, and ships, like warfare ships. Like a lot of things
Hmm.
has been done under Erdogan's leadership. So Erdogan has these things to show the people, or it is supporters. But when you compare the opposition party to Erdogan's, they have very little to show to public, or to convince public. We can say they have almost no any credible thing that they have done, despite just promises. Like they are just uh, giving promises to public that they are going to do it if they are going to be elected. Otherwise, they don't have anything to show to public. It's
You
very
mean
difficult to.
this? You mean despite their right now in power, in you can see in the very powerful economic city Istanbul, they are in power there. You can see in Ankara, despite having power in these two cities, very powerful cities, they have not delivered anything.
Yeah, since 2019, the opposition parties, they have gained upper hand in terms of ruling the big cities. Well, the biggest city in this country, like Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, Bursa, and other uh, major cities, they are ruling by the opposition party. And when you compare their promises and what they have done, it is very little. So you
Hmm.
cannot convince with that. For example, the mayor of Istanbul, uh, Kamal Ikram Imamoglu,
Ikram Olu.
yeah, yeah. So he promised to to give free milk, and to reduce this bus card fare, the fare. So, but he has done nothing. Almost the milk is not going to be free, and it has not been free, and the public fare, uh, the bus fare, has been increased, and there are, and he said that he will demolish a lot of houses which are getting old,
Hmm.
just in order to prevent earthquake. But he did very little, like, and a lot of things, like he promised also to make new infrastructure in Istanbul, like railroads, and other infrastructures. But comparing to his promises, but he did very little. So that's why they in Ankara, in Izmir as well. So that's why people have even fear that these guys, they didn't deliver any promises that they have
Hmm.
they made. So why we would give them vote?
So
So
right away when I was just scrolling down some videos which are emerging from Turkey. So one of the video, it was very I mean uh, at some level it's disturbing. It's really disturbing when you see like people who are living in same country, they are fighting over the cultural dimensions of the country. So one ideology is secular, they are liberal, they are leftist, and another is rightist. They are much more conservative. They are lean towards the Islamic values. So I saw this video, the one woman grabbing this hijabi clad woman, uh, and she is grabbing her scarf and then saying, "Erdogan has given you ultimate freedom. It's over now." So do you see same sentiment emerging right from other corners of the city?
When you see the history of JHP, the history of JHP, or the main opposition party, uh, or Republican People's Party, this party was a creator of Turkish Republic, as you know, in 1923, just after the aftermath of Ottoman Empire. So this party, they are against Muslim teaching and Muslim way of living, way of dressing, and a lot of things. So they are more pro European party. So this party has been ruling the country for about 50 years. There was a single party in Turkey until 1950s. From 1920s, 23 up to 1950, there was only one party, which is JHP, Republican People's Party. So
Okay.
this party, during their administration, they used to prohibit wearing of
Mhm.
scarf, hijab, and Islamic teachings in public universities, and even in madrasas. They used to close madrasas, and they have done a lot of things against Muslim culture. So, and still still they want to, even when you see their foreign policies, they want to uh, implement a policy uh, which uh, which will harm the relation with the Arab countries. Like they want to cut their relation, or maybe reduce. Let's say they want to reduce their relation with Qatar, Saudi, and other United Arab Emirates and other Arab countries. So they are, we can say they are somehow anti-Islam or anti-Muslim party. But this time, after they lost the election in 2018, they are taking some Muslim women's, or maybe they are normalizing their relations with
When you say Muslims, when you say Muslim, you
yeah,
mean the conservative Muslims.
yeah, conservative Muslims, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course. Even they are also Muslim, but
Yeah, obviously. That's why
yeah,
I'm
they are also
raising this
Muslim.
question here.
Yeah, so with
Mhm.
conservative Muslims. So now they are, their rhetoric is like they are decreasing, using words against
Okay.
Muslim, or maybe scarfs, wearing scarfs and teaching Islamic literature in public university. No, yeah, they are now. I mean, their position is
Okay.
somehow good when comparing to
Okay.
the previous
So, uh,
one.
so when you see right now the political campaign going on, you see opposition is attacking Erdogan on multiple fronts, like they are attacking him on his economic policies, as well as the recent disastrous earthquake mismanagement. So the way Erdogan is now continuing his campaign with the slogans like anti PKK or anti Westernism, are these radical campaigns giving some sort of support to Erdogan's political struggle right now?
Yeah, yeah. You know why he's doing this anti-European campaign? Because he know that these European countries and the United States, they are meddling in internal affairs. Uh, this Sweden and Finland, their policy, they are very pro PKK, and they are PKK affiliated uh, groups are still living in Sweden and Finland. They have even uh, powers in those countries. Like, even though the European Union designated this PKK as a terrorist group, but some European country is still supporting these groups. And this group is, as you know, it is they are their policy and their agenda is completely against the Turkish
So
country, Turkish land.
when you say that Erdogan is campaigning with all these slogans, like he's campaigning anti-PKK or anti-Western, so it is going to give him some sort of upper hand in the elections.
Yeah, because he know what Turkish people think, what
Hmm.
what is in the mind of Turkish people. You know, Turkish people
Okay.
are, most of them, they are against Western country. They want to be part of European country, but they don't want to be ruled
And
or
so like
dominated.
interfere.
Yeah, yeah, or maybe they don't want them to interfere in their political or system or in their internal affairs. So Erdogan is using
So
this.
do you see ideal right here? Do you see the way Western media is right now campaigning against Mr. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey? It's using its media outlets ferociously attacking his personal things or his personality, how he has been conducting. Right, we got some reports last week that he is not doing very well. His health is not doing very well. So the way they are attacking his own personality, the way they are attacking his policies, be it how he is very aggressive towards Western world. So are you finding some sort of pattern right there that the Western media or Western world, Western countries, they're using its media to some sort of influence on current election?
Yeah, they knew how powerful he is. You know, Erdogan has public support. I'm like, even domestically and internationally as well. Even most African and Arab countries, they support Erdogan, and he has this good image in international media. But this time, these medias, they want to damage that image. You see, and however, I don't think they are going to be succeeded. But they have been doing this since 2016, especially since the coup d'etat, the failed coup d'etat. Since then, and he has been also very strict, very strong, and he suppressed medias and some nationalist groups, some like those who are affiliated with these PKK and YPG groups or FETO groups. So he suppressed those people, and he gave an order for international media working in Turkey to broadcast according to the laws and regulation of the
Okay.
country. So because of that, they want to damage his images, and this European country, they want to rid out of him. Like, I mean, like, they don't want him to stay in power because they know what he is doing. All this Turkish interference in Middle East, and there in this far eastern country, in like in Armenia and in Azerbaijan war, and in Libya as well. In because Turkey is competing with European country in Africa as well.
Yeah.
In many African countries, like in Guinea, you can say in Senegal, in Sudan, in Somalia,
Yeah.
Turkey is already there now. Turkey, they want to
Yeah.
have their own position in
Turkey
there.
has
So,
expanded its influence right in
so what I want to say
African
is that,
countries. Yeah.
so this all policy is Erdogan's policy, not all like Turkish political parties policy. No, it is Erdogan's policy. So
Yeah.
weakening Erdogan or damaging his image, understand, defeating Erdogan means, like, is a gain or a win for the Western country in Africa and
So,
in other
so
Arab
you
countries
mean
as well.
to be very precise, you mean they want Turkey to be confined to its borders. They don't want to see Turkey to have a very international influence. So going to the next question right now, I know it's very complex. I mean, there is no straight answer or yes or no, but I'm just going to get some sort of overview from you. Like you are there, you're watching, you're analyzing the data, you're seeing the atmosphere there. So which party, according to you, you see upper hand right in this presidential elections?
Yeah, according to polls that were conducted months ago, uh, it is still AK Party. It's still the ruling party, Erdogan party, that is leading. But we don't know because, especially the withdrawal of Muharrem Ince, uh,
Yeah.
the the main contender of opposition party or the third contender of opposition party who was withdrawn
So he
from
was actually the guy who was suspected that he will cut off vote share of opposition. Right now, he has withdrawn from the candidate, the presidential elections, and the vote share will add again to the opposition.
yeah. Some people think that his withdrawal will boost Erdogan's position, but others think that his withdrawal will boost opposition parties. Uh, but there is, there is this thing here. This guy has young voter support, and these young people, if they are not going to vote for him, they will obviously vote for Erdogan. I think so. So,
Okay.
however, there is, this contradiction. This guy. Some people think that this guy he was forced to withdraw by some European or some Western countries just to, uh, you know, to help the opposition party to win.
Mm,
But
yeah. Obviously,
I
everyone is
don't.
middling right now in Turkey.
Everyone is meddling, especially the
Yeah.
United States is meddling in the political
Yes,
affairs.
but
This country's
but
political affairs.
according to you, still we're seeing chances that the AK party is going to have some sort of lead. Obviously, not clearly we are seeing that, but there is some sort of a very strong, what can we say? This feeling that Erdogan is going to win, not with a very
You know,
significant majority, but still obviously we're running out of time, Ideal, I'm sorry, but again I'm going to conclude this program with the last question here. So again, it's a hypothesis. Hypothetically, if you think we have two scenarios right now. If the opposition party wins, how do you see the change happening in the society?
it's very, very, very difficult now. To be honest, if the opposition party is going to win, like a lot of things is going to be changed. A lot of things, like in terms of like it could be foreign policy, it could be uh, social policies. For example, this they have many agendas, especially this opposition party. They want to deport foreigners who are living illegally
Yeah.
in this country. The day they take over the power, they will deport uh, foreigners,
Yeah.
and they want to also reduce their relation with uh, Arab countries,
Arab
which is
world.
very bad,
Mm.
for Turkey because these Arab countries they are investing billions of dollars in Turkey, which will boost the Turkish economy. But they are doing against these things, and this opposition party they are going to release some uh, prisoners. Some I
Military
cannot say.
generals,
Yeah, you said.
military generals and some judges who were arrested uh, in that coup.
Yes, yes, yes, yes. So and they want to change the country's political system, or especially they want to uh, bring back parliamentary system. No, it is presidential system. They want to bring back parliamentary system, and they want to do a lot of things. They want to reopening the Ataturk airport. It is still open, but it is just used for cargo, but they want to use it for public service as well. And they want to do a lot of things actually. But the problem that if they are going to lose it, they will be chaotic in in the country for maybe 1 to 2 weeks, I think, because this opposition party they will not accept defeat. They will not accept. So
We are also seeing some sort of a very aggressive opposition wherever the results are going to lead. But again, if the
and
scenario
what I
goes,
want to yeah, what I
Mhm.
want to say that they will call for protest. I think they will call for protest. Then, yeah, this protest will destabilize the country. Then the Western country they will use this chance to meddle in the country, or maybe to do some sort of political coup d'état. But
Okay, so
yeah,
right away, if we see, I mean, I gave you a hypothetical scenario, right, about the opposition if it comes to the power. So again, I will give you another hypothetical scenario that if Erdogan comes again in power, so he is the very strong personality, he's aggressive. So what I see in my own analysis, when I read the data, when I read the articles, I mean, my own experience says he is coming with all guns blazing. He's going to have much more aggressive, ultra conservative approach right there. So, how do you see? Is he going to take the presidential system two steps more? He's going to have the ultra conservative approach right there.
I don't think he will be more strict than he has been, but he will he will transfer Turkish economy into other level. To be honest, because he has been doing this. We have been seeing the Turkish economy developing. So he will do a lot of projects in terms of technology, and he will independent the country from foreign industries. Like, I mean, like in terms of defense industry, for instance, they want to be dependent. Actually, Turkey want to be independent. Sorry. So and he will strengthen his relations with Arab countries. Like he just started normalizing the relation with Arab country, so he will continue with other Arab countries. For example, like United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, even Syria as well. And it is very it's good opportunity actually for foreigners who have been living in this
Mhm.
country legally. Yeah, they will
Okay,
have chance. Yeah.
so
So
we are seeing
yeah,
like we're seeing a sort of a division in society very aggressively, be it if the opposition is going to come in power, or if Erdogan is going to come in power. We are seeing a very significant divide in society. So, your last comments, what are you seeing after the elections? Just a precise last comment.
I knew Turkish people for the last 6 years, and the people are very nice. Actually, they are not those who they are. They love their country. They die for their country. We have seen them in 2016's coup d'état.
Hmm.
So I don't think that much will happen, but there will be some sort of tensions between opposition and the ruling party. Maybe the ruling party will not uh, pass the power to opposition party even if they win it. I don't think though. Like it will pass, but it will take time. I mean, like
Hmm.
it's not as easy as we expect. And this opposition party also, if they are going to lose it, they're not going to give up easily. Yeah.
If you can add more about this, like the Erdogan's reign for almost 20 years he has been there. Erdogan has been for almost 25 years, if I'm not wrong. He has been there. So you see his infiltration in establishment, be it the judiciary, be it the bureaucracy, be it any other civil military. Obviously, his influence is totally entrenched everywhere there. So you are seeing also that the bureaucracy or the wholesome establishment will also be in support of Erdogan. Your last comment. Okay.
There is still hope that Erdogan is going to win, but the main contenders are trying to do their best, and the US as well. You know, Biden, uh, during his political campaign, he promised to overthrow or to, yeah,
Yeah.
to take down
It was
Erdogan
open.
by, yeah, by
Right. Yeah.
peaceful, yeah, by peaceful way, by supporting opposition
when they
party.
say when they say peaceful ways, that means they use their coup, the classic way of how they do all that thing, how they coup.
But what makes me confident is that these Turkish people, they like their country, they love their country,
Yeah, obviously.
so they will not let the foreign country to overtake the country or
Interfere.
to
Yeah.
meddle in the internal affairs. So, and they are not going to
uh,
like take a gun and fight or maybe destabilize the country. They will not do that. I am sure.
mhm.
They're, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Idial. You have been very much resourceful here. I'm grateful to you. You have provided all the necessary details regarding Turkish elections. So tomorrow I mean, it's Sunday. It's going to be the presidential elections in Turkey. So we hope, we pray that this election comes up with all the blessings. It comes with the peace. It comes with stability in country, and we hope the people will vote in right directions.
We are running
We are
out of
running
time,
out
right?
of time. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because of that we are facing some sort of a technical glitch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I really thank you very much. To be honest, it's very glad to see you and to have discussion with you. I hope we'll have another discussion as well.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. Good
thank
night.
you.
Bye.